Hello Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. This is a general reading for Scorpio. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. Some of you Scorpio, you got the Ten of Swords, and this is talking about changing the outcome, regeneration of a relationship, making a comeback, reconciliation, because somebody could have been thinking about walking away here because somebody was dishonest with self and others, staying for the wrong reason. Some of yous were. Some of yous are right currently in limbo, or a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer is, but you could have been betrayed by Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or vice versa. But something has definitely come to an end here, okay? For some of yous right now though, with the Ten of Cups, it could even be a marriage. Some of you could be ending a marriage and starting something new, okay? Some of you might want to be reconciled within a marriage after somebody could have walked away. So let's see. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see what message is coming out for you here, Scorpio. Then you got the Ten of Cups again, okay? You've also got the Hangman. Some of you are resisting surrender here. This definitely speaks about uncertainty. Some of you are using tactics and resisting the change. You're lacking focus here right now here, Scorpio, because a cycle has been completed, okay? Some of you could be seeking closure, but there's definitely some form of delays, lack of completion here for some of you, because some of you haven't completed this cycle yet. Some of you may have to return because you may have unfinished business. So let's see. You got the Six of Coins, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, okay? It's about giving and receiving, this card. It speaks about generosity, balance for some of you. For some of you right now though, you do need balance in your life. You need to be kind of giving and receiving. It can't be a one-way situation for some of you right now, because somebody here could be even feeling that the relationship is off balance, okay? For some of you, it's not just about receiving gifts or money or anything like that. It's also telling you here that you need to actually open up and give emotionally, because for some of you right now, that's what your partner could be waiting on, for you to actually have a more balanced relationship of giving and receiving. For some of you right now though, with this Six of Pentacles, it's also telling you here that you need to accept something, okay? There's something that you're not accepting for some of you. And that could be regarding somebody here who may be thinking about walking away, okay? That's for somebody. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what other message here for Scorpio. There's something, sorry about this, but something on the computer that's missing that I'm thinking, where about is it? So if you see me, just thinking, because I'm at this moment I'm trying to actually upload other readings as well at the same time. So that's what, if you feel me diverting across it, that's the reason why, okay? Now for some of you still, like I was saying with the Six of Coins here, it seems like for somebody here though, like I said about the giving and receiving, somebody is protective and somebody is very considerate here, okay? Could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, but you got the World card here. Some of you are seeking closure, okay? In the past, for some of you, it could be that you actually was in a situation where you kind of got accustomed to the role from a young age, okay? Some of you right now, you could have been assumed a caretaker role from a young age. This is causing this pattern in the current relationship here for somebody here. For some of you right now though, at present, it seems like you or your partner are very considerate of the feelings, wants and needs of the other person. For some of you though, there is a strong desire to help each other. Being willing to give the other a helping hand is fine, Scorpio, if the feeling is mutual, okay? However, though, for some of you, if one takes advantage of the other or doesn't appreciate the help, then the willingness to offer the additional support is causing issues here. Because for some of you right now, Scorpio, I have to speak, or somebody's having problems speaking here, okay? You and your partner right now, though, Scorpio, it seems like you're not seem to be on the same page. That's for somebody, okay? It seems like either you or your potential partner or your partner that you're with, okay? It seems that they're not very selfish. They seem to be considering you a lot here. It is both of you's nature, it seems like, to give all that you can give in a relationship. So it seems like the two of you will always make an effort to make your partner happy, or that's what your goal is here, Scorpio. But for some of you, though, one or both of you seem to stay with each other out of pity. Alternatively, it seems like you both sacrifice your happiness for the other people. Because some of you could be people pleasers, having to put other people first constantly is slowly weighing down the relationship. Excuse me. Because it's either you or your partner that's doing this here, alright? Because it seems like your lover or your potential lover wishes to protect your feelings. But it seems with you, they want to put more effort than they would typically, okay? And somebody needs to avoid hurting you emotionally anyway. Because while this can be a good thing here, Scorpio, you need to be wary that they are not just trying to let you down gently, okay? Because some of you feel as though you just look after your partner or potential partner, okay? That seems like you're doing all the giving. Of course, this can be a positive thing here, Scorpio, but be wary, alright? And this could be a sign that you're enabling them to walk all over you, okay? For some of you, though, it seems like your friends and your family have sympathy for you in a situation. If they're not yet know that your relationship is in trouble, they pity you for being single, especially if those was I heard that. I did hear that, okay? It seems like your friends and your family, though, if you're single, they pity you, okay? They pity you for being single. If those around you know that you are in a partnership, they feel as though they need to help you and your lover out because something's not working, okay? That's for somebody. Now, it's possible also here, Scorpio, that you're involved in some form of charity work. Some of you could be working for a charity. If not, then you give too much of your time, okay, money and your resources to people in need when you could be helping each other. This affects you. Aye, Scorpio, people and things that no longer serve you. What are you prioritizing here? Are you prioritizing your relationship, or you're prioritizing your external family? It's like somebody here is suffering with OPP, other people's problems here, Scorpio. You need to take notice, because if you begin hinting that you should go to your separate ways, or your partner could be hinting that they want to go separate ways or have a break, your lover will not be forthcoming. It comes to letting you go, because they think that telling you the truth will hurt you, okay? Or vice versa. You might feel like telling your partner the truth might hurt them, but if you want your relationship to improve, you need to give more of yourself here, Scorpio, instead of giving it to other people. That's for somebody. For as long as, okay, For as long as can be predicted here, Scorpio, your lover, your potential lover, will always be considerate of your feelings. However, though, Scorpio, you need to remember, though, that this doesn't mean that you will be in a partnership or together forever, okay? It could always be friends, but there'll always be something, a link between you, okay? But remember that this doesn't mean, I say it again, that you're going to be in a partnership or together forever, okay? It just means that they have no ill intent towards you here and do not wish to hurt you emotionally here, Scorpio. In a more serious relationship, though, it's also possible that your lover will support your financially as at some time in the future. They will kind of support you, okay? That's for somebody. But somebody here, though, they need to aim for partners who are willing to support you financially here, Scorpio, because you need to be treated like a princess, okay? Which you are. So make sure that you shoot for someone who can provide for you, okay? And don't end up in some form. Okay. Somebody needs to avoid relationship with lovers who are not willing to be generous or are not in a position to give you money. Instead, search for a lover which can pull the weight and yours when it comes to finances, because you need to know what somebody's bringing to the table here, Scorpio. Now, some of you, it could be you that's completing a cycle because it's beyond your control, okay? For some of you right now, though, you all seem to be rushing into completing a cycle because it was a karmic lesson. Okay, you learned your lesson for some of you. Some of you still learning the lesson. But for some of you right now, though, you could be coming across quite sarcastic, or you're dealing with an air sign who's quite sarcastic and very controlling, okay? Very unbending. This person could be drunk on power if it's not you, Scorpio. For some of you, though, it's time for a change. So let's see. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Because for some of you right now, somebody could be hoping that one day your lover will show up with presents and flowers and ready to whisk you off your feet. For you, random acts of kindness and consideration imply effort, okay? For somebody here, it seems like you feel that your lover or potential lover is only putting up with you out of pity, not true love. You think that they're just staying with you because they feel sorry for you, not because they want to be your partner. And for some of you, it could be true. Your partner doesn't want to hurt you, even though they may want to leave you. Okay, that's for somebody, okay? Because, Scorpio, there is part of you which is money orientated. You may not think that you feel this way, but deep down, you desire financial stability, okay, and generosity from your partners. But if in the future, though, your partner proves to be less stable than you realize, this will turn you off. Especially often knowing that you've been waiting a long time for somebody to bring something to the table, because you already bringing the table, the tablecloth, the napkins, the knife and forks, and the plates. And you want to know if somebody's going to bring something to the table here, okay? But you need to be honest with yourself first and foremost, though. If your partner can provide everything you want from life here, Scorpio, you need to be honest with yourself if you're not doing it, okay? That's for somebody. Because in the past, you got justice and that's reverse. Some of you right now could be feeling guilty. You could be doing the blame game. Some of you are trying to karmic avoid something here. But it's a karmic lesson that you need to go through, because some of you could have been playing the victim in the past, or a Libra was, okay? But some of you, though, you need to cancel some form of culture here, because someone's being shamed and blamed. There could be some retribution or imbalance taking place with this justice card, because something definitely has come out that's injustice, okay? For some of you, like I said, you could have been dealing with a Libra, All right. Now, there was no equal give and take. Like I said, some of you, somebody could have loved you more than you loved them, or vice versa. You loved them more than they loved you. But with justice showing up here, it's showing up reverse. Okay, some of you could be playing the victim, or saying poor me, or a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or a Libra is doing this. But justice is showing up here, and it's telling you, say, that there needs to be, even from the past, there was some imbalance, but now you're trying to get some equal give and take now. Okay, it's not all about taking, it's also about having that balance, because justice is telling you here, especially when it's reversed, some of you are trying to avoid something here. Okay, and it could even be karmic justice that you lot are going through right now. With this justice card though, reversed like this, for some of you right now, there could be some form of retribution taking place. That's for somebody. Now, things are changing though, because if there was some injustice in the past, somebody's deciding to go and say turn their life around and make it more balanced. This could be you, or it could be somebody you're dealing with here, Scorpio, because for some of you right now though, if it isn't you that's feeling this way, it could be somebody that you're dealing with that's feeling this way. Okay, so let's see. Tell me about what subconsciously. Oh, Scorpio, you're getting some mental clarity here. You're going to be releasing your fears and your anxiety. Okay, because it's about hearing and trusting your intuition here, because your intuition is telling you something is hidden. There's something that you're not seeing that's going to be coming out. So if you're the one who was going through some form of injustice, or things wasn't balanced for you in the past, right now though, for some of you, what's in the dark will be coming to the light here. Okay, with this moon card here showing up like this here, reversed like this here, Scorpio, some of you definitely could have been dealing with a Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or a Libra. Okay, but especially in reverse, this card here, this moon card, it's telling you here, Scorpio, it indicates that you may seem somewhat confusing right now. Subconsciously you know this. To you, those close to you, no, okay. This moon is indicating that things may seem somewhat confusing to you now, and those close to you. It's important, Scorpio, to sit with uncertainty. Don't try to force things or people to do things before they're ready here, okay? This card is the Pisces of the tarot card, so some of you could be definitely dealing with a Pisces, okay? For some of you right now, though, you're definitely in more psychic, intuitive phase than usual. So it will be important for you to trust your instincts now, because it's trying to tell you something here, Scorpio. And your impression here, even if you don't know where you're coming from, however though, when you draw this reverse moon, the impression you're getting may be less than clear and easily misinterpreted. Even so, don't ignore the messages you're getting here, Scorpio, okay? Try to suss out though, Scorpio, their meaning, okay? Because as with the upright one, which is usually speaking about subconscious, blocked intuition, misconception, uncertainty, deception, instability, anxiety, and illusion, okay? If you're waiting for an answer from someone, it may be unfortunately take a bit longer than you would like it to here, Scorpio. So try to stay patient, okay? If it's regarding your work though, it seems like things unfortunately may not seem clear, or for some of you, it could be something to do with your work. Because most damaging of all here, Scorpio, is when you think you're clear on something and you're actually not. Especially when it concerns balance, equal give and take here. Okay? Some of you though, it'll be important that you ask questions, particularly of your superiors here, especially if it's around your work. Okay? And practice active listening as well, Scorpio, to make sure that you and your co-workers understand each other perfectly here. Because for some of you, somebody needs to stay patient and calm as they can here. Okay? Even though things could have been off balance in the past, they're coming to be more balanced now. Okay? Some of you need to give your co-workers and supervisors the benefit of the doubt, because reality may not be anywhere close to as bad as you think here, Scorpio. So don't push for major changes on the work front. Okay? The time may not be right unless you are looking for a new position here, Scorpio. Because for some of you, if it's not regarding your work, it could be to do with your love life right now. Okay? For some of you right now though, the reverse moon can point to a highly emotional or uncomfortable time in your love relationship right now. Things can quickly become heated or negative here, Scorpio. Some of you need to take a break from each other or the relationship. Okay? If need to, because for some of you right now, don't make assumptions, Scorpio, and fight fairly. Okay? If you're going to fight, don't ignore your intuition, I'm hearing. If you go into a fight, go into the fight with your intuition here, Scorpio. Okay? However, though, to do so would make you even more irritable or upset and perhaps anxious. So, for some of you, just don't be in a hurry to end or begin a relationship, because this is probably not the best time either course of action here, especially around this just coming out of a full moon for some of you right now. Okay? Because the outcome is showing here, somebody could be pregnant. Some of you could be dealing with a wife, a mother figure here, a baby mother, but there's some form of pregnancy taking place. Okay? For some of you right now, there definitely could be a new opportunity here, an offer, flourishing, meeting someone new, stable, security. It's about, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you could be spending your money on something that's on some form of addiction here, because with the Three of Wands here showing up behind that, some of you could be in a third party situation, and which is toxic, and some of you are feeling trapped. Okay? Because you're speaking very negative as well. Some of you are being the drama queen, or you're dealing with a drama queen here, Scorpio, because something definitely is going to be coming to an end, and some of you you're going to end one cycle to start something new. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Okay? Now for some of you though, this Empress here that is showing up like this, it does mean pregnancy. There's no getting away from the fact that the Empress can represent a literal conception here, Scorpio. If you are a female, you could find yourself with a bun in the oven. Okay? Alternatively though, it can mean that someone close to you, such as a sister, daughter, a friend, somebody will become pregnant. Okay? Some of you may have to give money to somebody who's pregnant. It could even be for you, or somebody could be giving you money because you're pregnant here, Scorpio. But the Empress is more likely, like I said, indicates pregnancy. But if you're a loving relationship here, Scorpio, however though, if this doesn't apply to you and it doesn't seem that you have a baby in the future here, the Empress indicates abundant outcome here. So your finances could be becoming more abundant. Okay? Babies aside, there's always the possibility though that conception will not be literal here. Okay? That's for somebody. For some of you right now though, there could be The Empress could represent in a more concrete and visible than the other major cards we have met so far. Because the Empress represents your thoughts coming out of the dark cave into the open here for some of you. It could come out that somebody got somebody pregnant. Okay, because what's in the dark's coming to the light here, Scorpio. Okay. The Empress also appears as a way, though, to reassure you the risks you take and the work you put in will pay off in the end. Finances are set to improve here, Scorpio. You'll have plenty of harvest and abundance in the future. So this should not be something to worry about. But there will be times when the Empress appears as a negative for somebody, or something working against you. It could be a mother figure that's working against you, or a baby mother for some of you. Okay? I have found that usually this means that female family members will interfere in your plans here, Scorpio. And if you think there's an individual interfering in your relationship, it could even be a sister, a mother, you know what I mean? I'm seeing Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Taurus. You'll know who you're dealing with, okay? Alternatively, the Empress can mean that any issues you have down to your own emotions, you should try and have fun and relax a little there, because the future looks positive for somebody here, okay? Because the Empress is obviously a positive omen for love, as it is with pregnancy, okay? But if you wish to take your relationship to the next level here, Scorpio, the Empress will welcome feature to actually get here, because someone's starting something new here. And if they're pregnant, it could end up being a boy. You could have a son, okay? Because if pregnancy is not the possibility, though, Scorpio, I feel that the Empress is a good indication that you will be with your partner for the foreseeable future, okay? Because the Empress can often represent the change of seasons. Are you not already in a relationship with the person you want to know about? Then don't worry. You will connect soon. You won't be single for long for those who are single, okay? If you want to know how somebody feels about you right now, Scorpio, it could mean they have nothing but loving and nurturing intentions towards you. They want to take care of you and make you feel good about yourself here, okay? Oh, this could have taken place already, taking place now, or is yet to come. Because the Empress holds the meaning of nurture and mothering. Your lover or potential lover could view you as a future wife, okay, or a mother to their child. But this is obviously a reassuring sign for somebody here. But if your partner is not ready to settle down here, Scorpio, the Empress can be more negative, but generally it's a good card to receive for a love reading for some of you, because it's about equal give and take. Because in the past things weren't equal give and take. For some of you right now, though, some of you will be fine for the foreseeable future in your relationship. Everything will come to fruition here for somebody. You will reap the rewards of your hard work here. When it concerns the Six of Pentacles, though, you got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It's about somebody here could be thirsting for knowledge. This is somebody getting some form of mental clarity here. Somebody could be wanting to re-educate themselves. There's somebody here as well who's very shameless flirt. This is somebody here, you could be getting some news about that could be rushing into your life. This is somebody here who's very sexy, very passionate, very charming. Okay, some of you could be given to either a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, that's for somebody. Because for some of you right now, the news that's going to be coming in, it's going to be coming in quickly here regarding somebody wanting a balance, equal give and take. Because in the past, you got the Two of Swords. It speaks about attention and red flags here. Because in the past, things were off balance and there was no equal give and take. For some of you could be considering options that you could have here, okay? But it's a clear warning here for somebody though who could be in denial, to come out of denial. Somebody needs to own the shit as well here, because there's going to be a loss. Somebody may want forgiveness here, and it could be either Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you haven't got air in your chart, it could even be you. But some of you might want forgiveness because somebody here is ready to move on, or some of you, somebody's ready to let go. Okay? Some of you could be getting over some form of loss, and it could be regarding somebody here who was gossiping, or somebody here, there could be some gossip about somebody here who was coming in and out your life very quickly. They may have talked the talk, but they didn't walk the walk. This could even be you here, Scorpio, because the moon is telling you to release your fear and your anxiety. Because with the Seven of Cups clarifying this, some of you right now, you need to focus on your action, okay? You need to see a clear choice here, because for some of you right now, you need to make a decision. And it could be regarding your home, your marriage, because some of you right now with the Four of Wands here showing up reversed like this, there's definitely been some family problems in the home, okay? Some of you feel like you're lacking some form of support here. You could have a young person in the house with you that's not helping, they're just in and out, okay? But in the past year, some form of action needed to be taken. Some of you could be traveling, okay? And you could have been traveling to get over some form of loss, okay? Or traveling to go towards some form of loss there. But it does have a lot to do with your family, okay? Some of you right now, though, you could be actually getting some news regarding a decision or choice to even get a divorce, okay? Some of you, I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So you'll know who you're dealing with. But right now, some of you with the Four of Wands, some of you could be going for a divorce. Some of you are experiencing a lot of family problems right now, okay? There could have been even a loss in the family for some of you right now. But a choice needs to be made regarding, are you going to stay in your marriage? Are you going to leave your marriage? Okay. Are you going to leave the family home for some of you? It's choices or a decision somebody has to make here. Now, subconsciously here, though, Scorpio, you know this, okay? It's about breaking out of your self-imposed rut here. You may know that you're in a rut, but not realize that it's self-imposed by yourself. Nobody put you there. You put yourself there, okay? It seems like you cannot control your own destiny to an extent here, Scorpio. It's time to get on with the job. You're about to find yourself getting more moving again, okay? But for some of you, that will be a good thing, because when the Four of Wands here is showing up like this, for some of you right now, though, you could be leaving home, okay? Could be, for some of you, there could be some problems, like I said, in the home. Some of you could be ending a marriage, okay? For some of you, though, with this Four of Wands here, even though it's showing up reverse, it's a very positive card to see, okay? Because somebody could have made a choice here, okay, or a decision. But it does speak about unexpected good fortune for somebody here. Could be heading your way here. For some of you, when this card does appear, still that doesn't mean that you need to throw away all your hard work and simply sit back, though, Scorpio. Because all good things come to those who wait, okay? For some of you, though, if it's regarding your work, these things are likely to already be going very well for you in your workplace, though, for some of you right now. But don't forget that you continued effort here will be needed here, Scorpio. There's no such thing as completed life work, I'm hearing, especially when it concerns your relationship or your marriage, okay? It's constant work every day, okay? For some of you right now, though, there's no such thing as a completely self-made man or woman either. That's for somebody. Some of you need to just accept the compliments headed your way with good grace, and just be sure to share credit when it's appropriate here. because things were off balance in the past. That's why there was a loss, because there was a lot of conflict and argument. You couldn't agree to disagree in the past year, and it was a karmic lesson for some of you. Some of you were dealing with the karmic in the past, okay? But right now, though, when it concerns your relationship, with this Four of Wands here in your subconscious mind here, Scorpio, you could indicate that a relationship is likely to become more committed in the near future, okay? Up to and including marriage for some years, okay? You may have a marriage or special event to attend if it's not your own, because even if you're single and uncommitted here, Scorpio, you need to make a point to go if you're invited to such an event. You could meet the love of your life at someone else's wedding here, so but some of you need to think positive here. But you got the Empress, and she's showing up here for somebody here, okay? She's very sensual, alright? For some of you, though, with this Empress here showing up like that, it could also represent a departure from the dualist philosophy of the first three major arcanas here, as well as the strongly spiritual teaching of the three cards here, okay? For some of you, though, this Empress is an archetype or feminine power. She is watery and hard to fathom, mysteriously fertile and sexual, okay? She argues a need for us to be in touch with our feminine side, Scorpio, to listen to our intuition and give priority to our emotions and passion. She can signify coming abundance coming your way, like I said, right? But for some of you right now, it seems like people are going to be more attracted to you than usual here, Scorpio, in every sense, okay? And you're likely to find people on your doorstep wanting to advise or a shoulder to cry on for some of you. This will be beneficial to you, but because you are now going to be able to see yourself more in the way that you others see you, okay? As someone with wisdom, okay? And a lot to offer. So share your hard-won perspective here, Scorpio, and know that your wisdom and caring is valuable. People do appreciate what you're doing, okay? For some of you, though, if it's regarding your work, things should be going well for you here. People will be inspired by your ideas, your passion for some of you, and your way of doing things. But you need to let your inner voice guide you in how you operate there and express direct. Because this Empress here is direct, okay? And you need to follow her bliss here, and that's the rest will follow here for somebody here. Because for some of you right now, though, if it isn't about your work, it could be about your relationship. This is a potent time for love here, Scorpio. You may find that men and women alike suddenly find you more attractive, both in terms of friendship and romance, okay? And you will want to be careful, though, with how you use this power, though, Scorpio, because as it's very potent, okay? If you're single, this is a time when love, true love, could very well come your way. If you're in a committed relationship already, though, Scorpio, it often becomes sweeter, deeper, and truer underneath this influence. That's for somebody, okay? Because somebody's rushing in quite passionately here to go and say, put things back on balance here. So let's see, for Scorpio, tell me about this Empress here for Scorpio. Yeah, for some of you, though, you could have some conflicts with this mother figure here. Or regarding somebody being pregnant. Because it's talking to us also about harmony restored. For some of you, you could be restoring harmony in your relationship with this Empress here, this motherhood here. Some of you could be resolving to find some common ground with this mother here. But it's about cooperation and solution here, Scorpio. For some of you right now, though, with this Five of Wands, you could have been competing for somebody's attention here, or they've been competing for yours. Could have been with a mother figure here for some of you, but with the Ten of Wands, something has come to an end. Okay, a burden has been put down. For some of you, you're overwhelmed You cannot carry this burden anymore. For some of you right now though, a cycle has been completed. You were seeking closure. You was very disappointed though in a situation, because for some of you, you're going through some deep emotional pain right now, or depression or heartbreak. There could also been some misunderstanding, because somebody was in tears because it was a loss. Some of you may need to go within. Some of you are paralyzed by fear or antisocial, or you're isolating yourself or being very paranoid. But it seems like for some of you right now, you are lonely. You're lonely, you're hurt. A cycle has been completed. Some of you, you're feeling stuck because you're lacking the completion. You haven't yet completed this cycle. But some of you right now though, a burden has been put down. Some of you, it was the conflict you was having with a mother figure. For some of you, you needed to make a choice, okay? Because some secrets are going to be coming out regarding somebody who could have been overindulging or partying too hard, because things were off balance in the past and it could have caused a loss. Both of you were very selfish and very inconsiderate of each other's feelings in the past, but now you're trying to get some form of balance. But this news is coming in quickly, and it could be regarding somebody here that could have been in for the short time, not for the long time. Yeah, you got the lovers at the bottom. Could be dealing with a Gemini, but somebody's got misaligned values here, Scorpio. There's definitely discord, disharmony, trust issues, disconnected from each other. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus who feels this way. But they need to learn from the past mistakes here, because somebody's definitely been procrastinating here. Somebody's going to receive some bad news, and it could be regarding the discord and disharmony that's taking place within the family or in the relationship. There's somebody here though that has no common sense here though, Scorpio. Okay. Let's see what other message here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Because Scorpio right now though, the news is going to come in quickly, and it could be regarding an engagement ring or higher commitment. Some of you could be rushing in towards this here. But in the past, with this loss, some of you could have lost out financially, okay? Because subconsciously, you're healing a heartbreak, okay? Some of you have got some form of addiction. You could have been in an abusive relationship with a mother figure or a baby mother, okay? But it's come to an end, because for some of you, this was a stable, secure marriage or commitment. But somebody's blowing kiss here who has unconditional love for you here, Scorpio. It's about giving and receiving though, and affection is returned. But for somebody here, somebody had many options, like I said, Scorpio. It was very unconventional. Some of you were having one night stands, stringing somebody along, and there is going to be a separation. The sadness, bitterness, somebody is missing you or thinking about you here, Scorpio, but somebody's definitely uncertain about the future, because somebody's going to be cutting ties here, Scorpio. And moving on. Pre-warned is pre-armed, I always say. This could be you, or it could be somebody you're dealing with here, Scorpio. So let's see what other message here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. For some of you right now though, this could have been a union you was in. Some of you could be rushing into a union, okay? Or a partnership, or you're rushing into complete one. But for some of you right now though, it is about heartbreak and pain, okay, within the home or within the family, because you definitely need to use your intuition here, because the red flags that you ignore now will come back to bite you later here, Scorpio, okay? Because in the past, the reason why you needed to use your intuition was because you definitely could have been dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could have been about you were blessed in the past with abundance, but there's going to be somebody who's going to want some forgiveness, because things were unequal, give and take. There's definitely been some kind of conflict. Some of you right now though, somebody wouldn't considering somebody else's feelings here, okay? Some of you definitely need to go within to seek some form of enlightenment here, Scorpio, because subconsciously someone is still figuring themselves out sexually. They could have problems identifying if they want to be in a same-sex relationship for some of you, okay? Or for some of you, somebody's still figuring themselves out if they want to remain within the marriage or within the home, because the outcome is showing here though. You're manifesting here, Scorpio. Some of you could be needing to tell the universe exactly what you want. Some of you want to have a stable and secured relationship. After you end one cycle, some of you want to start something new. But at the bottom, like I said, you do have intimacy. There is sexual chemistry. Some of you could be reminiscing about this, but there is someone else here, Scorpio. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this here. Okay, that could be your marriage, or it could be your relationship, or even your job for some of you. But you need to make room for the new beginning on its way to you now, because something has to end for something new to begin here, Scorpio. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Tell me about this intuition here for Scorpio that needs to use. Yeah. Some of you need to use your intuition, because you need to keep a promise that you could have made here, Scorpio. Because in the past, it was toxic with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Subconsciously, some of you could be burning evidence here, okay, regarding the choices that you made, or somebody's burning evidence, because the outcome's showing here that somebody is investigating here, Scorpio. They could even be investigating you, or you're investigating somebody here. But somebody does have outdated, expired, or disused. This old news, somebody's discarding something here, because somebody is a copycat here, Scorpio. And somebody's falling apart or falling into pieces here, because somebody definitely has been promiscuous. To sleep around, they could have a hot free for all and sleeps with your man. Okay, Scorpio? This is somebody who's promiscuous and insecure. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what they want to tell you before I act for what Spirit wants to advise you on this. What does this person, naked truth, what this person wants to tell you? I'm learning how to love myself now, thanks to you. So somebody's learning to love themselves now, Scorpio. And behind that, I couldn't give to you like I wanted to, because I'm still healing from the past. So somebody's still getting over some form of loss there, Scorpio. And subconsciously, they're telling you, I ghosted you because it was getting too intense. I don't let people in my life easily because I have trust issues. So somebody could have ghosted you here, Scorpio, but somebody's investigating. I miss making love to you. I will do anything just to hold you again. This person wants to tell you, because at the bottom, someone's telling you here, Scorpio, I'm at a crossroad. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. That's for somebody here, Scorpio. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. But remember, there is a lot of discord and disharmony and trust issues taking place right now. Could be with the mother figure, a wife. For some of you, it could be somebody you work with. But the answer here is somebody's going to go through a bank failure. Okay? Now they're learning how to love themselves. They could be going through some bank failure, because in the past, it was total drama and action being taken here. Okay, somebody could be in the film production part in the past, but subconsciously, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear that they ghosted you because it was getting too intense. You don't want to hear it. Somebody's burning evidence here, okay? And it could be to do with someone who's still figuring out themselves out sexually here. But somebody still needs healing, because the outcome is showing that a situation is about to explode here. Shit's about to pop off up into the flames here. And this is from somebody who's saying they're missing and making love to you, will do anything just to hold you again. You're going to cause some form of explosion here, Scorpio, in the home, in the relationship, okay? But you need to manifest what you want, because some of you, if you're thinking negative, you're going to draw that to you, because game's over. Because for some of you, you got fake friends. They're not your friend, they're your frenemy because you got betrayal. There's definitely going to be some deceit, backstabbing, traitor. Somebody's not to be trusted here, Scorpio. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you about this, because it is over, okay? Somebody doesn't know they should fight for the relationship because they're at a crossroad, okay? They don't know to fight for it or move on. Somebody feels better single. But Spirit's trying to tell you here, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. So get ready for unexpected breakthrough here, Scorpio. Good news and a plot twist. Lessons are coming your way here, Scorpio, because for some of you, bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you. As you read this, trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. So everything's happening for a reason here, Scorpio. And at the bottom, he's saying, if you're worried, you don't have the strength to move on. Think how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Because some of you, you're putting more energy to holding on to negative than you're focusing on the positive. That's for somebody. And the game is over. Okay, for somebody here. Somebody is or doesn't want to hear it. That's some of the reason why somebody ghosted you, because it was getting too intense. Or you could have ghosted somebody because it was getting too intense. But for some of you, somebody is definitely burning some form of evidence. Okay, but what's in the dark with the moon card reverse is going to come to the light here, Scorpio. What other message here for Scorpio do they need to know? Sun, moon, and Venus rising. What other message does Scorpio need to know? Yeah, you definitely could have a spy. Someone's got the eye in your hair, and they're doing their research, Scorpio. It could even be you, or somebody's doing it to you. Okay? But some of you definitely need to open your heart, and it will kind of draw a better love for you for some of you right now. So let's see. What other message here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Tell me about this. What other message here for Scorpio did you need to know? Because for some of you right now, you could be going through some bank failure, okay? Bankrupted. But for some of you, you need to retreat or take some time out, because there could be a distance between you and your partner right now here, Scorpio. Because in the past, it was total drama and action. Yeah, somebody could be beginning, or it could be Jupiter. Somebody needs the courage to take some form of action here, because it is telling you action on top of action, because it's been total drama. Because subconsciously, you could be needing to communicate, you could be traveling, there could be messages coming in around Mercury. But the outcome showing here, seeds. Seeds could have been planted in spring for some of you, okay? That's what caused this explosion. Because at the bottom, somebody is fearing, and they've got limitations here. Someone's fearing somebody reaching out to them here, because somebody has intentions or creation, or it's about self-love. Because in the past, it shows you were suffering in the past here, Scorpio. Okay, you had lack, okay, in the past. But every ending, there is a new beginning. What other message here for Scorpios do they need to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, some of you, it's about activating your higher self now, Scorpio. Because in the past, you had fears and limitations. And subconsciously, you need to stay in the present now and in the moment, okay? Don't be wandering off somewhere else ahead of you or behind, because if you look to the past, you get depressed. And if you look to the future, you get anxious. But if you stay in the moment, Scorpio, you're at peace. Now, with spring and the seed being planted, it was for you to go with the flow and have harmony and stability in your life, okay? Because things are going to explode, okay? Somebody does miss you, and they miss making love to you here, Scorpio, but somebody is investigating. But you're manifesting here, Scorpio, and it could be regarding your stability in your home, because some of you are having conflict with a baby mother or a wife or a sister, but there's a burden that you need to put down. Yeah, some of you are feeling a bit vulnerable, and you're very guided right now here, Scorpio. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, Scorpio though, someone's got their eye on you and they're doing their research, or you're doing research, but you need to activate your higher self, because in the past you were living in fear and limitation. Okay, now Spirit's trying to tell you, you need to ignore that everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits, okay, and outgrowing yourself, to live the best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. It's telling you here, Scorpio, plan to outdo your past, not other people. It's your past that you need to outdo, not other people, because in your past it's showing that you had a loss, because things were off balance, there was no equal give and take. Okay, it was toxic in the past here, Scorpio. Some of you was with a fellow water sign. The person couldn't give to you like they wanted to because they're still healing from the past, and it was total drama. Okay, and some of you needed to take some form of action and come out your fears, okay, or face your fear and do it anyway. For some of you right now though, you need to find ways to fill your cup. Be full. You need to fill your own cup, follow your heart, and always trust your intuition, and go within and find your triggers here and address them one by one. But it's about self-healing, because it's the best healing only. Then can you offer the best version of yourself. Until you are healed here, Scorpio, you can't be in a relationship or with anybody else, because first you got to love yourself before you can love somebody else. Okay, if this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste. And thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Namaste.